Hey, what's going on, guys? So it's been a long time since we've done a Gunpla News episode, and some of you have noticed, some of you have been asking me, hey, where's the Gunpla News episodes? How come you haven't done one in a while? And basically it's just because Gunpla News videos take a long time to make, to prepare, and then to edit and everything. So I've just been really busy and just haven't really wanted to make one, but now that I have the time, I want to get back into making Gunpla News videos, but they're going to be a little bit different. First of all, they're not going to be here on my channel, but they're going to be over on the brand new, shiny USA Gundam Store channel. So the USA Gundam Store is going to have a separate YouTube channel, which I'm going to be, obviously partially managing that and posting videos on there. And so the news videos will be there, and so basically what I'll do here is, if you guys are familiar with my Gunpla News videos in the past, basically they're broken into different parts. So the first part I usually covered like news, a lot of times mostly related to stuff about my channel in particular, so that kind of stuff I'll keep here on my channel as just kind of update videos every now and then whenever I need to update you guys about stuff or talk about different things happening like that. And then the news video, which will then be on USA Gundam Store's new channel, will be just going over the news, all the stuff that's been announced for like Gundam kits and then figures and of course and all that kind of stuff. So it will still be mostly focused on Gunpla. I think I'm not really going to get into going over all like different sorts of figures and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that USA Gundam Store does sell that I guess I could talk about in those videos as well, but I do just still want to keep it, I think, mostly Gunpla related. But I think I will also include Kotobukiya kits in future episodes for that as well. And so also the change is going to be, instead of every month, I'm going to do it every other week. So every 2 weeks, that will be a new video for Gunpla News posted on USA Gundam Store's channel. And it's going to be a little bit different in the fact that in the past for Gunpla News videos, I always talk about all the new kits that are yet to come out. So like it's kind of usually a very long list, but what I want to do this time is basically just talk about just whatever is new within that 2-week period since the last episode. So if we get a new announcement of some brand new kit, and I'll talk about it on that episode, but then in the next episode I may not talk about it again if there's nothing new to report about it. So if we get some new photos or some new information about it or something, then I'll talk about it again, but if not, I won't mention it again for the rest until the kit's out. So basically, so I don't have to keep talking about the same kits that we already know have been announced. So basically it'll just be focused on whatever news has happened within the past 2 weeks since the previous episode, if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm just going to be doing it a little bit differently, and hopefully this way will also just make it a little more streamlined, a little bit less time consuming for me. So of course I can just use my time for other things that I'm working on, other content that I'm working on for you guys. So the first episode will be going up at the same time as this update video. So if you just check the link down below, that will be a link to USA Gundam Store's channel. Go over there, subscribe if you're so inclined, and then the new Gunpla News video for this week, for this time period, is now there available for you guys to watch. So go check the link down below at the end of this, and watch to the end of this video, because there's other stuff I want to talk to you guys about here in this video, and then you can go check out the Gunpla News video over there on USA Gundam Store's channel. So the next thing, I just want to remind you guys about my 100k Hyakushiki contest. You guys now have about 2 weeks left for that, so if you are working on your entry, just clock's ticking, make sure you get your entries in by the end of November. So you should have got your reply emails, everything from me if you guys are already working on that. So just make sure that you get your entries in by the end of the deadline. So that is that. Also, this is also very, very important. I need to say thank you to you guys for all of your support for Simon. It was about a month and a half ago or so. We were having the GoFundMe to raise some money to help Simon, who is a Gundam UK, who recently had some medical issues and he had surgery and he was in the hospital and all of that. So I talked about that in the previous video, and a bunch of you guys donated, and we raised almost $15,000, which is pretty amazing. And so I just want to say, from myself, thank you to all you guys who showed your support to help out Simon. He's well on the road to recovery now, but still needs to go in for another surgery, and he's still not able to go to work full-time. So the money is definitely being put to good use to just kind of help him get back on his feet, help him to recover from that surgery. So I also have a message from Simon himself, so I'll go ahead and play that for you guys here now too.
Hello, this is Simon, aka Gundam UK, and I'm pleased to report that I am now back at home, which is very nice. I got released from hospital a couple of days ago to continue my recovery at home for the next 3 to 4 weeks. I just wanted to say thank you all so much, the entire Gunpla community. You have been absolutely amazing during my initial recovery when I was in hospital. Your get well soon messages, your messages of encouragement really meant a lot to me, and it really helped me to stay positive for my recovery, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, dudes. Thank you all too to everybody who organised like small giveaways and contests to try and encourage people to donate to the GoFundMe. Really appreciate that. Thank you again to you guys. Massive thank you, of course, to Zach for setting up the GoFundMe campaign. You guys have no idea how much this money will help me during my recovery, because obviously I can't work while I'm recovering. It's going to make a massive difference, and I'm just astonished at how generous you've all been. It's just incredible. I'm still blown away by it. So massive thank you to the Gunpla community once again. You're all individually awesome. Now, all that remains for me with regards to fixing the encephalitis is that the encephalitis infection that caused my brain to swell has now disappeared, which is really good news. The only thing is that I only have half a skull on my head because they had to take some of my skull out. So next April I have to get an operation to have titanium plates put in my head. I did ask for Gundarium, but they didn't know what it was. So anyway, from the bottom of my heart and my family's heart, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now, obviously, I'm going to spend a few weeks now recovering, or mostly sleeping. That's my recovering. But hopefully I'll get some more video content prepared. I've got to finish the RX-24 for a trial month, which I think has ended. Yeah. Anyway, I'm still going to finish it. And then after that, I'm going to pick a new project to work on. So, yeah, looking forward to getting back into the swing of things. Thank you all once again, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.
So again, just a huge thank you to everyone who was able to donate. I know a lot of people maybe wanted to donate but weren't able to. Just thank you for all of your supports. You know, a lot of people reached out to Simon to send him a message or just commenting on his videos or things like that. So just anyone who reached out to Simon in any way, I know he's very thankful for that, and his wife and family as well. So just that's awesome that we were able to kind of help him to, you know, not be totally destroyed when stuff like this happens. You know, it's a huge burden, of course, on your family and your financials, and so the fact that we were able to kind of reach out to help him just not be so, you know, I guess burdened by the situation. Obviously, it's a physical thing, you know, you have to recover, it takes some time to recover, but at least he didn't have to feel, you know, too burdened by the whole situation, that we as a community were able to help him out a little bit, so that's awesome. And then the last thing that I just want to talk about here in this update video is now currently I've been 2 weeks on the job as a full-time YouTuber and content creator here, and with of course the support of Adam and USA Gundam Store. So just a big thank you again, of course, to Adam and the USA Gundam Store, of course, in general. It's been a good 2 weeks so far working for them. Just kind of, obviously I'm just kind of still doing my thing, but it's in support of Adam and USA Gundam Store there, and what, of course, just the products that we're selling at USA Gundam Store. And obviously the things that I'm going to be reviewing here on my channel are not always going to be products that are sold on the site, but just the idea is just to help just promote the hobby in general. So I think I probably will do a separate video, maybe talking a little bit more about this at a different time, but nowhere along the way was there any agreement or even discussion of, okay, from now on, anything that I show and do on the channel has to be focused on selling specific products from USA Gundam Store. That is not the goal, I think, for either Adam or myself. I think for myself, I just want to create awesome content for you guys to be able to utilize and enjoy. And then Adam just wants to help me do that. And of course, that also just so happens that we're also selling a lot of the kits and products, of course, that I use. And so you guys are welcome to check out USA Gundam Store, of course, and shop there and use my coupon code and all that. You guys know that. But this contract or employment that I'm in now is just really for you guys. So whatever you guys want to see more of, that's what we're going to try to do here on the channel. So later on this week, I'm going to be getting back into interviews. So I've got an interview lined up for later on this week. Going to be getting back into that. Obviously, Gunpla News is back as well. And then I'm just going to be doing a lot more different tutorials and like quick fix videos, work in progress videos, things like that I know you guys have been wanting to see more of. So it's a really good opportunity for me. There's a lot to do. And so I'm still just, there's still only so many hours in the day. I'm not able to do everything at once. I'm trying to do as much as I can for you guys, but it's gonna be a lot of fun and a lot of cool stuff that we can do now that I've got the help and support there of USA Gundam Store to just help me to have the time and ability to make cool content for you guys. So that's it for this update video. Just some cool stuff to share and basically just thank you guys for all your support in many ways. And go check out the link to USA Gundam Store's channel there down below and go watch Gunpla News now if you have some time, you want to chill out, maybe put it on while you're building something or whatever the case may be. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.